Bad news has shaken the Formula One world. Ferrari has just been hit by a major shock after surprising statements from Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton were leaked to the public. This situation could be a major blow for the legendary Italian team and has sparked wild speculation among F1 fans and experts. What really happened behind the scenes, and how will it affect Ferrari's performance this season? Let's discuss. The 2025 Chinese Grand Prix, held at the Shanghai International Circuit, was one of the most controversial races in modern F1 history. Not only because of the thrilling action on the track, but also because of the double disqualification that befell the Scuderia Ferrari team. The two Ferrari drivers, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton, had to accept the bitter reality after being disqualified from the race results due to technical violations. The decision drew mixed reactions from fans, analysts, and the drivers themselves, including Leclerc, who finally spoke out about the incident. The race, which took place on March 23, 2025, began with a big surprise from McLaren. Oscar Piastri, who started the race from pole position, managed to maintain his position very well, while his teammate Lando Norris also performed impressively to secure second place. McLaren celebrated a rare 1-2 victory and showed an exceptional performance throughout the weekend. Meanwhile, Ferrari had a challenging race. Lewis Hamilton, who had won the sprint race earlier in the day, tried hard to chase down the podium, but found it difficult to maintain speed with tires that were wearing out quickly. Charles Leclerc also struggled to maintain his position in the top 5. Leclerc eventually finished 5th, followed by Hamilton in 6th. This result was initially considered good enough for Ferrari to score important points in the Constructors' Championship. However, everything changed after the FIA's post-race technical inspection. After the race, the FIA technical team conducted a thorough inspection of the cars that finished in the top positions to ensure compliance with the regulations. From the results of the investigation, 2 serious technical violations were found on both Ferrari cars, which ultimately led to the decision to disqualify the Italian team. One of the main problems found was related to the car driven by Charles Leclerc. When weighed, Leclerc's car was found to be 1 kilogram lighter than the minimum limit set by FIA regulations. In the world of Formula One, the minimum weight limit is a very important rule because it aims to create balance among all participants. With a car that is lighter than it should be, a team can gain an unfair advantage, especially in terms of speed and fuel efficiency. Therefore, this violation is considered a fairly serious technical fault. The technical inspection also revealed excessive wear on the skid block of the car driven by Lewis Hamilton. This component plays an important role in controlling the height of the car from the track surface and ensuring compliance with aerodynamic regulations. Upon further inspection, the thickness of the skid block was found to be 0.5 millimeters thinner than the minimum allowed by regulations. Excessive wear like this can provide certain benefits, such as increased aerodynamic performance, which can increase the speed of the car on the track. As a result of these 2 violations, the FIA officially decided to disqualify both Ferrari cars from the results of the race that had taken place. The impact of this decision was huge for the Ferrari team, as they lost all the points they had earned in the Chinese Grand Prix. This decision was also a major blow to Ferrari's title ambitions, as every point scored in any race series is very valuable in determining the final championship standings. This disqualification decision was a major blow to Ferrari, who were trying hard to get back on track to contend for the championship. Charles Leclerc, who is known as a driver who is quite calm in dealing with difficult situations, finally spoke out about this incident. Through his social media account, Leclerc expressed his disappointment with the situation, but also emphasized that Ferrari must recover immediately and make major changes. Obviously, it's very disappointing. We fought hard all weekend, and to lose all the points like this is very painful. But this is racing and we have to accept it. The most important thing now is to learn from this mistake and make sure it doesn't happen again. The team is working hard to understand what happened, and we will come back stronger for the next race. Charles Leclerc. Ferrari themselves released an official statement saying that they accept the FIA's decision, but are very disappointed with the situation. We respect the regulations imposed by the FIA and accept their decision. However, we would like to make it clear that there was no intention on the part of our team to break the rules or gain an unfair advantage. We will evaluate all technical aspects of our car to ensure full compliance for the next race. Scuderia Ferrari. Unlike Leclerc, who tried to remain calm, Lewis Hamilton showed his frustration with Ferrari. In an interview after the disqualification, Hamilton openly expressed his disappointment with the team, who he felt had not been thorough in ensuring their car was compliant. "I'm really upset. We worked hard all weekend, gave our best on track, and now all that effort has been wasted because of a technical error that could have been avoided. I joined Ferrari to get the team back to winning ways, but it's really frustrating." Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton also stressed that the team must immediately make major improvements to prevent similar incidents from happening in future races. He demanded full transparency from Ferrari's technical team and hoped for significant changes in their technical management. This double disqualification has had a huge impact on Ferrari's position in the Formula One World Championship standings. Before this incident, Ferrari was still in a tight competition with McLaren and Mercedes for the top position in the constructors' standings. However, the loss of such crucial points from the Chinese Grand Prix has caused their position to drop significantly. The final results of the race in China showed that McLaren is still leading with the highest number of points, while Mercedes remains in second place. Red Bull also remains competitive with a points difference that is not too far away. On the other hand, Aston Martin managed to collect enough points to keep the competition in the middle of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari must accept the bitter reality that they are now quite far behind the leaders, McLaren, with a gap of 61 points. This is certainly a big challenge for Ferrari. If they want to be in the title hunt again, they must immediately find a solution to improve the performance of the car and ensure that there are no more technical errors or strategies that are detrimental. Every next race will be crucial for them, and the team must work extra hard to regain the winning momentum they once had. After this incident, Ferrari must improve immediately before the 2025 Japanese Grand Prix at the Suzuka circuit. They do not have much time to make improvements, so every step they take must be truly effective and targeted. One of the main priorities is to make sure that the car used in the race really complies with the technical regulations set by the FIA. In an effort to get back on track, Ferrari will likely conduct a thorough evaluation of every component of their car. Every technical detail must be carefully checked to ensure that there are no more violations that could affect performance on the track. This step is very important because the competition is so close this season, and any small mistake can have a big impact on the final result of the championship. In addition, the team will also have to rethink its race strategy. Tire and fuel efficiency are crucial factors in determining the outcome of a race, especially on a technical track like Suzuka. Therefore, recalculating the strategy can help them find the best way to maximize the car's performance during the race. No less important, Ferrari must also improve communication between the drivers and the technical team. Good coordination is needed to avoid miscommunication that can harm the team, both in terms of setting strategies and understanding the condition of the car in the middle of the race. Even the smallest communication error can have a significant impact, especially in situations that require quick decisions on the track. The 2025 Chinese Grand Prix is a reminder that in F1, every technical detail matters and can decide the outcome of a race. Ferrari are in a difficult position now, but they still have plenty of opportunities to turn things around. Will they bounce back and return to winning ways, or will they fall further behind in the title race? Write your thoughts.